Whoops, that's a good start. I'm back twice in one day. Oh my god, you lucky things. Oh dear, I don't even know what I'm doing. I just wanted to talk. I'm just in that sort of mood now. So, on the drive up to my favourite spot, I was thinking about what I could talk about because there's so many things kind of going around in my head at the moment. I'm worried that I'm gonna, this is gonna be short-lived and I'll be back to being stressed and shit again soon, so I'm making the most of it while I'm feeling good. And today, for our second topic, I thought I'd talk about profound moments, because I'm not sure everyone experiences that, and I think it's kind of sad that people can go through life and never have a profound moment. I've had a few, and I just wanted to share with you, and it might kind of change the way that people look at the world, and that because the world is a beautiful place. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up, but it's so beautiful. I mean, I've just come down here and I forgot to bring my plastic bags, and there's plastic everywhere again, and I'm like, oh god. So I'm gonna have to come back down and do a clean, because it's such a beautiful spot and it's just heartbreaking that there's plastic everywhere again. Not loads, but it's enough to kind of, you know, be noticeable when you're walking along. So what is a profound moment? I think the easiest way to describe a profound moment, if anyone's ever had one, is it's a moment that makes your heart sing, that makes you kind of stop and do that. Wow, it's like a wow moment, but it's something that sticks with you. Just a moment of like real beauty and real joy, and I don't think enough people go through and experience those sort of moments in life, because we're always so busy worrying. If you're me, constantly fucking worrying about the future, a future, you know, that you don't even know it's gonna happen. You can try and prepare, but you don't know what's gonna happen. And if like the shit that I'm banging on has any bearing on our world, then it's not even a future that you need to worry about, especially if my visions are true. You know, if they are true, then the world will be changing for the better. It won't be all this doom and gloom and shit that we have now. It'll just be the beautiful place that it's always supposed to have been. But that's, you know, if my visions, and a lot of them are coming to light. So, you know, I live in hope. If I don't have that hope, then I just get hopeless and I just feel crap and nothing like matters, and you know, I don't want to be here because it's just shit and life's hard. You know, it depends how you kind of look at life and everything like that. And I do worry, I worry too much, so I probably miss loads of moments when I should be having a profound moment because I'm too busy worrying. But I do get my moments where I'm just truly able to take in like beautiful things and that. So I'm really lucky. The first one that I really like experienced was when I was out walking on a really frosty morning, and I was deep in thought. It was when someone was dying of cancer, and it was a really slow, painful death. And I was having all the thoughts and the feelings and feeling helpless and crap and, you know, just really lost in thought. And I was walking, and there was a trough of water because I was walking through the fields near where I lived. And it was a really beautiful morning because there was frost everywhere, so everything was kind of white. And there was a trough that was full of water, and I looked into it, and there in the water was a feather, and near the feather were bubbles that were frozen. So everything, it was like it was in suspended animation. It was just frozen in the water. And I just remember just thinking how amazing that was. I was like, wow, that is so beautiful. I've never seen a feather frozen in water before. And look at the air bubbles. And then it started me thinking, like, how quickly did that freeze for it to trap air bubbles? Like, what is the freezing process like when they're frost? Is it just suddenly everything goes frosty? It can't be a slow process if it's catching air bubbles on that. And it was so beautiful. And I just thought how sad it is that most people will never have a moment like that. They'll never see beauty like that in the world. They'll never experience that. And you know, it wasn't anything massive. It was just something so simple. Yeah, it was so beautiful. I mean, I took a photo of it on my phone, and I look at the photo now and I'm just like, oh, what the hell? You know, why did I have that moment where I just saw this amazing beauty in nature? Something so simple, but that moment stuck with me. And I've had other moments as well that have just taken my breath away, where I've just felt so much love. And I think if you walk around the world and you don't feel that, then are you even really living? You know, you can look at the external world all the time and like look about all the shit that's going on, but are you really living if that's how you're living, if that's all you're looking at? If you're so preoccupied by what's going on the bigger picture, on the global scale, on this and that, and the news, then are you even really living? You know, are you having these moments that take your breath away in your lifetime, or is your life just slipping by? You know, I think that really is something that people need to question within themselves. Like, am I experiencing this world properly, or am I caught up in politics? Am I caught up in things that haven't happened? Or am I able to experience beauty in simplicity on this planet in my lifetime? Am I able to, you know, really be happy with simple things and that? Like, I was talking to my mum today, and I'm coming to the realization, and it's been coming for a while now, where I'm just not like, you know, I'm trying to plan for the future and everything like that, and make sure I have a roof over my head, and, you know, keep things secure and everything like that, you know, because security and things like that are a big thing for me. Like, you know, I don't want to be homeless or anything like that. You know, it would take a lot to do that. I mean, if like the worst came to worst, I'd move back in with my parents. They'd just have to put up with me. You know, they would. They wouldn't kick me out. I can move in with my sister. You know, so I have to stop worrying about not having a roof over my head, because there's always ways and means. There's always help available and everything like that. So I need to get rid of that in myself because it plays on my mind a lot and it stops me from being in the present moment because it's a worry and that. So yeah. But another thing that I was thinking about as well was I want to travel. You know, that's something that I really want to do. And I look on Instagram for inspiration of places to go and things like that. I mean, I love traveling, but it's the experiences you have when you're traveling that make it like special and that. I look on Instagram and I've been listening to some photographers talking, and they'll go to like these really beautiful seaside towns and everything like that on the Italian Riviera, and they look amazing and they're on Instagram, and they go there and they're full of people trying to get that shot, trying to get that picture. What? They're trying to get that picture. It's full of photographers. I'm like, that's crazy. Obviously you want to go to nice places and you want to go to new places and everything like that, but part of the fun is, you know, kind of going somewhere new and not knowing your way around and not looking for beauty spots and things like that. Like when I went to Romania, didn't really know anything about it. I kind of went with a friend and we had a ridiculously cool time. You know, it was just so funny, and it was about the experience and that. Like, we got so drunk. It was hilarious. It was so funny. And we just, you know, had such a good time and that. And I went away with my sister, and you know, she loves going to new places and new areas and stuff like that, and seeing beautiful things and everything. And you know, she doesn't enjoy her job, so that's her escape. And I was sat and there were like moments of silence, and I thought how cool it is that we can be in each other's company and not have to talk. But then I wanted to have a laugh as well, so I'd be trying to kind of think of conversation and things like that to just, you know, have a good experience and everything. I mean, it's hard when you're depressed, because I went away and I was feeling really down and really depressed, and I don't want to like be around people and be crying, because every time I'm around my sister and I get a bit drunk, I always burst into tears and I get really upset because I'm always going through so much. Like, oh my god, I always seem to be going through something really emotional. Like I'm in some deep healing process from past trauma, or, you know, I'm just struggling in life and that. So I just wanted to go away and have a laugh, and we did have a laugh and it was good, you know. But now I'm looking at things and I'm like, it's right, you really do need to be in the present moment a lot more to feel good and to feel better, but to be able to like really embrace the small things in life as well. Like yesterday I sat down with my daughters and one of Frankie's friends, and we played Ludo. And it was just really funny because they were cheating like hell, and it was funny because they were like, you know, one minute being really vicious and knocking each other back, and the next minute like cheating like hell so they didn't have to knock each other back. And I just loved the whole experience. I wish I'd taken a photo of it and put it on Instagram, because that's kind of like my diary. You know, I look at my pictures and I'm like, yeah, I really enjoyed that moment. I really enjoyed that moment. Like teaching my kids to make omelettes and stupid things like that. I really enjoy it. That's why I take pictures of it, because that's what my life is made up of. most of the time I'm stressed or anxious and I'm worrying, so I have to really like grasp onto those little moments and that to keep myself going. And then I look back through my Instagram and I'm like, yeah, I really enjoyed that moment, and I really enjoyed that moment, and I just, you know, I'm not having a really bad experience. Although I suffer from severe anxiety and panic attacks and stress and worry and depression and everything like that, I'm still able to kind of enjoy the moments that I get. Some might completely slip by me. Like, I've been in bed quite a lot recently because I've been really down. And the fact that my kids come in and like give me kisses and cuddles and things like that, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that they're doing that, because I'm so tired. I'm so tired that, you know, I'm too tired to even get out of bed and like put them to bed. Even though they're teenagers, I still go in and want to give them a kiss goodnight and everything like that. But they'll come in to me and they'll like, you know, cuddle me if I'm crying. Then they'll come in and they'll comfort me, you know. And it's those moments that you have to really kind of, that keep you going, that keep you going through when you don't feel like being here anymore. You know, if I had money, I'd be fine. But I've got money. And it's just caused more anxiety and worry, because I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to lose this money. What am I going to do with it? I don't know what to do. But like, it's so many decisions and things like that to make. It's crazy, and it takes away from being in the present moment. It takes away the enjoyment, because you're just constantly worried all the time. You know, I'm worried about being a bloody pensioner. I'm not even 40 yet, and I'm worried about being a pensioner. What the fuck? You know, where is the enjoyment in my fucking life if I'm worried about like pensions and... You know, what the fuck? So you just really have to grasp onto those small moments and enjoy the now moment, and hope that you get something profound from it, and that you get the memories, because that's what your life's made up of, is memories in the end. Right, I'm running out of time again, so it's going to cut off. It's flashing! No! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye!